Hi guys, so today I am filming my February favorites. I'm gonna film it and probably post it today or tomorrow just because I want to make sure I have it out because I know if I keep waiting then it's not gonna go out. So I'm going to film my video and today I'm gonna be talking about all my favorites. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is my foundation. I'm gonna do this really quick because yeah, I have to. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is my Revlon Color Stay. This is in 3030 Natural Tan. This foundation does everything and more that I want. It's actually one of the many foundations that I've tried that matches me perfect because almost none of them do. It gives me a nice finish and I am dry, but I use the combination oily and it still does good. My face looks natural, which is what I want to say. A lot of people be like, oh, it doesn't even look like you have on. So love my Revlon Color Stay. I don't like the whip because the whip tends to accentuate your pores. And I do have a empty bottle that I use it in, so I can use a pump. So that's where I put all of it in. The next thing I want to talk about is my primer, which should go before that, but I'm just going to talk about my three facial things that I use. Not including cleaning, but these are the three things that I use when before I put on my makeup. First thing I use after I wash my face is I put the Youth Code Texture Perfector, which after a couple weeks it does make your face look a lot better. So I do love this serum. The next thing I want to talk about is my moisturizer. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. As you can see, look where it's at. So I'm probably soon going to have to refill that, but I'm waiting for their gift because I love gift purchases. And the next thing I use is my Rimmel Fix and Perfect Primer. This one and the Maybelline Baby Skin are the two that I love to use. But I feel like when I want my makeup to stay, and I know it's like how it is right now where it's humid, it's rainy, I do like putting this one. This one I feel like my makeup kind of slips and slides. Kind of, not really, but I feel like it doesn't last as long as this one. This one's just a pore minimizer. This one's a lasting one and a pore minimizer, so yeah. And this one, I probably might even like put them both together. So do love these primers. Definitely have been using them for the whole entire month of February. The next thing I want to talk about is my two favorite bronzers, or what I use as bronzers. One actually is and one isn't. It's the CoverGirl just clean normal skin pressed powder in warm beige 145. I bought this one a long time ago, and as you can see, it's orangey and a lot darker than me. This doesn't have any glitter or shine, so it is what I have on right now to contour, and I just bring it all up and do the E kind of with it. So this is the one that I like to use on days where I'm not feeling like I'm glamorous today, but I don't feel like shiny glamorous. So, and if I do feel like being glamorous, I use my Isadora bronzing powder in Highlight Tan 45. And this one does have shine, and I don't know if you guys can kind of see it, but those two are my favorite bronzers. Then I want to talk about my favorite, and I've tried other ones, but this one definitely wins the prize. I love my Dream Matte powder. This powder, I didn't think it was as hyped up as it is, but when you look on YouTube and you search like Dream Matte, normally the first thing that comes out is the Dream Matte powder. This powder, it's mattifying instantly, but it makes your face so beautiful. It's not even funny. And like I said, I'm hitting pan. I'm gonna have to go get another one soon. And this is like with me all the time. And then it has the mirror on the back. So it's normally what I have in my purse, just on the go. The next thing I want to talk about is my favorite lipstick. It's the Bare It All by Wet n Wild. I use this all the time. It's always in my purse. It's what I'm using right now. It's My Lips But Better, and it's definitely my favorite nude lipstick. Love it, and even more love it. The only thing I suggest with this one is you wear some kind of moisturizing like a baby skin, like a clear one, or even an EOS balm, and then put this over because this alone is drying, so it will accentuate your lines and your dry spots. So try to put it with, unless your lips are moisturized, then you can just put it on, but I normally like putting my EOS balm and then I put this over, and then I get like some kind of shine and a nice uh wait, like my lips are nice, so I can go ahead and put it on. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my two favorite tools to apply my foundation. And it is my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and my e.l.f. powder brush. Yeah. These two for foundation are absolutely crazy. This, I would say, is a good dupe, even though I've never tried it. It's a good dupe for the Sigma F80. A lot of people use it instead of that, and it's only $3. Definitely worth the money. I absolutely love this brush. Just the finish of it, the way it just buffs in your whole foundation, which is what I use today, is absolutely gorge. And then this is another one I love using. This is the softest sponge I've ever used. When you dip it in water and squeeze it out, it's amazing. I love these two. I just cleaned this one, which is why I'm using this one, but I alternate all the time depending on my mood. Love those two. Next thing I want to talk about is my eyelid primer, because I feel like I do not give it enough hype. This is the Sonia Kashuk Extreme Wear Eye Primer. This is what changed my eyeshadow life around completely. I have no expensive eyeshadows whatsoever. My favorites are from e.l.f. and just some other cheap random ones that I have that I've gotten, and definitely this is what really helps my eyeshadow pop, stay, not crease. I don't feel like budging out and getting more expensive primers when this one's just perfect. And this was $5.99 at Target. I'm in love. That's it. I'm in love. It does everything. And it is a nude cream, so I normally just either dip it with my fingers if they're short like now, where I can just dip it and pour it, or put it on my lid. Or I can use a little, one of those brushes that normally the eyeshadow kits come with, like the cheap ones. This one right here is the one I use, and just dip it in there and then put it on my lid. I'm sorry, I'm kind of packing because I'm staying at my best friend's house tonight and my brushes. So I love my primer. For concealer, I have a high-end one and I have a drugstore one. The high-end one I use kind of sort of sometimes. The drugstore one I use every day. The drugstore one that I love is the Age Rewind by Maybelline. It's a eraser dark circles treatment concealer with goji berry and haluxi, and I love it. And this is in the neutralizer, which I'm probably going to go get the brightener next time, but as you can see, it is bright under my eye, so I do love this one, and I do love the applicator. It feels so good on your skin. And then the other one is this half, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. I don't wear concealer in any other place on my face. I just use it under my eyes, and that's what my foundation's for, to cover up. So I don't need it. Okay. Next thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite eyeliners in the whole entire world. One for dramatic and one for more neutral, or just to go over. This is the Infallible 24 Super Slim Liquid Liner from L'Oreal. It is one of my favorites. It's a felt tip. I just feel like this kind of fades. A lot of people say it doesn't, but I think it does. But I normally use this on normal days where I just put eyeliner on, or today when I wore my lashes, after I put them on, I like going over the lashes just so they can kind of blend in. So yeah, and then these are the Mega Liners. This is the Holy Grail liner that I've used for months and months now, almost a year. This I think, and my eyeshadow primer have been the longest with me. From everything I've been talking about, I think that and this has been my Holy Grail for almost a year now. So I definitely had to talk about them because I haven't mentioned them on YouTube yet. So the Mega Liners from Wet n Wild, they're like $2 or $3.99. You get them at some Dollar Generals and all Walgreens and no, I don't think CVS has Wet n Wild, do they? I know Walgreens does, so that's where I got these. I kind of stock up just in case. Alright, the next item I want to talk about is this palette that I found, even though there's another brush. Hold on. The next brush I want to talk about is this Real Techniques brush from So don't know. Wait, wrong person. Samantha Chapman. And it's just a big, huge powder brush. And I love using my Stay Matte powder with this one. So yeah, it's so fluffy. Okay, now for the eyeshadow kit. This eyeshadow palette is from Crush. I don't know if anyone's heard that, but Crush is just like a little random store that sells makeup, jewelry, shoes. It's like that really girly store. I don't know, a lot of malls might not have them. I think that's just probably like something here in the Central Florida. It's kind of ghetto, kind of sort of, because nothing's branded or anything. It's like one of those like flea market, like Asian owned things, kind of, or Hispanic. Like I know a lot of like Puerto Ricans own them too. And in my area, I don't think I've seen them in like big malls. So it's Crush. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, anyways, yeah. This palette has pretty much everything, and I really just realized it today. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing the mint green right here and the light blue over here. I love these two colors. But then today I was noticing you have a, nude brow. You have a matte brown. You have yellow, dark blue, a matte black. Those two colors are essential for smoky or a like natural look. So I was like, this is gonna be my new to-go palette because it's so pigmented, it's matte, it's not shiny, they last, and it's like perfect. So I'm like, perfect. I don't like need to buy any, like I don't need to take anything else. And these probably be the ones that I would use like as a everyday look. Like I'd put this on my lid, and then this as my transition color. So I'm like, oh, this is going with me everywhere. And then if I want a smoky look, I have the black. So, well, I mean, I'd have to use other colors, but I'll probably use this more for the blues and the yellows, and then the black, I'll just put it with any other smoky eye that I do. Okay, is that it for makeup? I think so. I'm in a hunt for a new mascara, guys. Almost all my mascaras I've kind of gone, and I normally use a Clump Crusher or the Rocket, but I'm in a hunt for a new one. If you have any ideas, please let me know, because I'm kind of just like up for anything. The next two things I want to talk about are my favorite lotion in the whole wide world. This is Amber Romance. It's a ultra moisturizing hand and body cream. So it is a cream, so it's a little thicker, but it lasts all day, and it smells so wonderful. And this is from Victoria's Secret. I love it. Like, I've been using it nonstop every day. It's in my bag. Even though how big it is, it's in my bag. The next thing I want to talk about is this quickly removes artificial nails and polishes, blah, 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 100% pure acetone. This has changed my nail polish lives forever. Not that I'm saying it's a healthy thing, but this takes away my nail polishes so quick that I love doing my nails now. I just dip it while I'm talking, just, rub my fingers around it. It takes it off, and I'm done. There's no complication. It's so easy, so not messy at all. I love this. This is like a new discovery for me. Like, everybody's like, oh my god, that's been around for like ever. My stepmom uses it. My mom had it, and I was like, Mom, I want to buy one of these. She's like, oh, I have one in my nail kit, and I'm like, really? And I have it in my room now. Like, I love, like, I change my nail polishes probably like every 3 days because I love it. And so this has changed my nail life around because it's just so easy now. Like, I just hate taking off my nail polishes with like a cotton ball and some nail polish remover. So this just helped my life. I love it. And the only thing, it does dry, so the moisturizer comes in hand. So I normally just, when I take them off, as soon as I finish taking them all off, I moisturize my hands, and then I go ahead and repaint them because it is very drying, because it is 100% acetone. So I think that's it. I can't make this video any longer. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.